It's still early out in Cali, baby, don't you wanna rally again? Find a road with no name, lay back in the slow lane. Skies dropping, Jupiter around us like some old train. We'll be rolling down the windows, I bet you we'll catch a nice second wind. We don't have to go home, we can leave the night on. We can leave the night on.
Alright, hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do my June favorites, and I'm pretty excited about this one because I get to talk about the benefits of each of these things that I'm telling you about. So as opposed to just saying, this is my favorite stuff, I really like it, it tastes good, it works well, I also want to break down the benefits of each of these things that I'm liking right now, the health benefits of them. And that's one of my favorite things about like health, is I love knowing the benefits. So nutrition specifically, I love knowing the benefits of the things that I'm consuming, and not only like, oh, they're low calorie, but I love like learning about how they're actually helping my body. So that's what I'm gonna do in this June's favorite, because everything that I'm showing you is something that you'll consume. And so I want to give you guys, obviously all of these things taste good or I wouldn't be sharing them with you, and I love how they taste because I mean, you want to enjoy what you're eating, and so everything that I do eat is something that I love. But I just want to tell you like why they're so beneficial for you, and not only do they taste good, but like they do great things for your bodies. So that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, so first we're going to start with Stee's tea. So you can get this from Sprouts. You can probably get it from Whole Foods. I've always just bought it at and like Ralph's and Vaughn's and stuff, like regular grocery stores. I love this stuff. They have different flavors. This one is the half and half green tea and lemonade, which I think is my favorite because although I love tea, I also love lemonade, and it makes it sweeter, so I love this. And all of these, so I get the ones that are the 0-calorie ones. They have some of them that do have calories in it, and I haven't tried those ones yet, but I like the 0-calorie ones. There's a few different flavors. There's like a berry flavor, there's like a lemon flavor. Again, this one's green tea and lemonade, and it's sweetened with stevia, which is great. So it's not like it's actually like sugary lemonade. It's like a obviously healthified version of lemonade, and green tea. And so I'm going to talk about the benefits of this one. I know I've talked about the benefits of green tea before, but there's so many different benefits of green tea, so I'm going to try and hit on a few different ones. Green tea is filled with antioxidants, which is so great for your immune system. So it helps increase your immune system so you won't get sick. Obviously, like, you want your body to have a good immune system and you want to feel good and energized. Green tea also increases your metabolism, so it's great to have in the day. Revs your metabolism, keeps you burning through your food, and keeps everything moving properly. Also, in terms of the antioxidants, one of the main antioxidants in green tea is called catechin, and this is really important because it also helps to fight against cell damage, which is great. I don't think I've talked about that with my green tea benefits before. Again, there's so many, so here's a new one for you. And two other benefits of green tea is it helps lower your cholesterol levels, which is obviously great, and increase your memory function. So those are all really important. Again, so many different things, but I just wanted to keep it short because I know I talk about green tea often. I have at least 1 cup of green tea every day, like regular green tea, but this one's great too, especially in the summer since it's so hot. I really love these because they're obviously a colder drink, not a hot drink, and they're delicious, and they help with sweet tooth cravings and everything like that, so I really recommend these. So along the same lines as green tea, I am going to talk about this Yogi Vanilla Spice Perfect Energy Tea. So these are regular tea bags, and so it's hot tea, or of course you can like steep it and then put it over ice. But this one is a mix of black tea, green tea, let me tell you. So it has green tea, it has black tea, it has cinnamon, ginger, a few other roots and leaves that I can't really pronounce. And then one that I want to specifically talk about is ashwagandha. So because I talk about the benefit of green tea and like just tea in general, I figured I would take this on a different route and talk about the other ingredient, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha root, which is in this, is so important for, mainly it's known for helping with stress. So it helps decrease your stress levels, it helps with feelings of depression and anxiety and everything like that. So I know a lot of people can actually take ashwagandha supplements to help with depression. It's also beneficial for many other reasons aside from just stress relief. Aside from the stress, and lowering your cortisol levels. So cortisol is the hormone that you produce when you're stressed, and that also if you have high cortisol levels, you'll actually like hold onto more fat and water, and you'll actually have more fat in the abdomen region. So this helps with that. So it'll help with obviously fat loss, I guess, if you think of it in terms of lowering your cortisol levels. Another great thing is it balances your thyroid hormones, which is so important. Hormones are a big part of your body, so important in just your overall function, and again with like weight loss especially, or just really hormones have a big part to do with your metabolism, everything like that. So it helps to balance your thyroid hormones, which is important. Actually, it's used a lot of times to strengthen your immune system after an illness, so that's great. If you're feeling under the weather, you can either take ashwagandha or just try this tea, because it also has a lot of many other great ingredients as well, and so it's really beneficial to your health. I really recommend it. I love the taste of this tea. Again, it's vanilla spice, and I really love chai tea. I think I just like that spiced tea flavor, so I'm a big lover. Oh, what's going on with my hair? From Sprouts. I'm sure you can get it from other places, but I always just find it there. So that is my second favorite. So again, along the same lines with tea, we are going to talk about kombucha. So kombucha is, this is Kavita brand of kombucha. Kombucha is a fermented black tea, and so there's so many different brands of kombucha. Kavita is the one I find myself drinking most often. I think this is the one that I like the best. Really, all brands are great. This one is hibiscus berry, which is, again, it's great for the summertime because it's more like the refreshing berry fruity flavor. I also really like the lemon cayenne one that I think I've probably talked about before. Another reason that I like those two flavors specifically is they only have 2 grams of carbs for the whole bottle, whereas most kombuchas have a bit more carbs in them, and that's not a bad thing. Like, carbs obviously aren't a bad thing, but I just like to have my carbs elsewhere in my meals. Like I said, I track my macros, and so I like to eat my carbs as opposed to drink them. So I like finding these ones, this flavor and the lemon cayenne flavor, and I think there's another one that only has one gram of carb per serving, and there's 2 servings, so 2 grams of carbs. So I really like this flavor. So like I said, kombucha is a fermented black tea. So to talk about those benefits, it is known for having so many probiotics. So probiotics are the beneficial bacteria that you have in your body. Like, you probably know of antibiotics, which is supposed to get rid of bacteria. Well, your body is actually made of a lot of bacteria, and what you want is the good bacteria, or the probiotics, and these are really important for your gut health and just making sure everything in your stomach is working properly, you're digesting your food well, and just your overall gut health. Like, your gut is like another brain, honestly. If your gut's not working well, your body's not going to be functioning well, so it's really important to have probiotics, which is why I love kombucha. I also just started taking a probiotic pill as well, which will probably be in my July review, because I've just started taking them. I know I'm going to love them. I like them already, but we'll save that for the next video. So probiotics, moral of the story, super important. Your gut health is very important. I couldn't stress that enough. And along the same lines with your gut health, it helps with your digestion, helps increase your energy. And because it is a tea, and obviously I talk about this tea has so many antioxidants, this also has many antioxidants, so it helps increase better your immune system as well, which is obviously great. Nobody wants to get sick. Everyone wants to feel good and have energy. So Kavita / kombucha is great for that. So that's why that is part of this favorite. This one specifically is part of my favorites this month because this is a new flavor that I just tried and I love it. So you can get these from like really any store. I think I got this one from Ralph's, but you can find it like any grocery store, so try that. Okay, so up next are BCAAs. So as you guys know, I talk about BCAAs a lot. I usually use the Isotory brand BCAAs, which I love, and I still love them. I love the mango flavor, and the lemonade flavor is the best. You can get them at isotory.com and use the code TAYCHAY to get a discount. Still love those, but I ran out of them recently. But if you guys watched my travel vlog to Houston, you would see that I had a sample of these BCAAs with me that I think I got from an expo. And when I tried them, I fell in love with them. It is the fruit punch flavor. They have different flavors, but I love the fruit punch flavor. And since I ran out of my Isotory ones, I figured I would just try these ones, give them a go because I loved it so much and I still love them. So again, this is the fruit punch flavor. They have many different flavors and many type of BCAAs. This is just the best BCAAs, which is their normal one. You can get them from bpi.com and use the code CKING, I believe, to get a discount. I just got mine from the vitamin shop. You can get them from like probably any supplement shop. So not only are these so good, again, it's the summertime and fruit punch is just so refreshing. I love to just have it like, again, mixed with water and ice, and it's just so cold and just quenches my thirst and tastes delicious. But I also want to talk about the benefits of BCAAs. So I've talked about this before, probably in my supplement video, but BCAAs are branched chain amino acids. And as most of you guys probably know, there are 9 amino acids, but 3 of them are essential amino acids, which are, I can't talk. 3 of them are essential amino acids, and they're essential because your body can't produce them itself, so you can only get them by consumption. And these BCAAs are made up of those 3 essential amino acids: leucine, isoleucine, and valine. And so the importance of BCAAs, it's specifically related to working out and recovery, of course. So branched chain amino acids help to increase recovery time and minimize fatigue, and also really greatly helps with muscle soreness. So you should definitely drink these either during your workout, or you can have them after your workout. You can really drink them at any time. They're usually 0 calories and they're refreshing. I personally drink it during my workout, and then if I'm like thirsty later in the day and I have like a sweet tooth craving, I will mix BCAAs with water because they taste just like a healthy juice and they're so good. Especially these ones, especially right now, like it's so hot right now and I just want to drink these. I probably will. Also trigger protein synthesis, which is important, especially if you're strength training. So it helps your muscles to rebuild, and it helps you from going catabolic during your training, which means you won't be like eating at your muscle tissue while you're working out. As opposed to burning muscle, you'll like burn fat hopefully instead. And so I really love BCAAs. I really recommend them. Again, supplements aren't necessary. They're just a supplement to a healthy diet, but if you were to splurge on supplements, I really recommend BCAAs. I think they're a very important one. Now, I saved the best for last. Dark chocolate. So you guys may not know this. Well, you probably don't know this, but I'm about to tell you. It is Friday, July 7th right now, also known as World Chocolate Day. So if you guys didn't know on Friday, I'm really sad for you because you probably didn't celebrate it. I did, and if anybody follows me on Snapchat or Instagram, they saw that it was World Chocolate Day, and I will be celebrating with this Lily's stevia sweetened dark chocolate. So I love dark chocolate, and just recently at Sprouts I found this Lily's stevia sweetened brand. I actually never had the bar before, but I've had the chocolate chips. I got this as a gift, so I know it's going to be great because the chocolate chips are amazing. So at Sprouts you can buy a bag of dark chocolate chips, and again, they're great because they're sweetened with stevia. And stevia is great because it's a natural sweetener. It's made from stevia, which is actually a plant that is grown in Paraguay? Yeah, Paraguay and Brazil. Did I say that weird? I don't know, that sounds funny. So it's a leaf that's grown there, and so it's a natural artificial sweetener. It has 0 calories, and it's great because it doesn't increase your blood sugar levels. So I really like when things are sweetened with stevia. That's what I prefer, that's what I look for, and that's what this dark chocolate is sweetened with, so I love that. Aside from stevia and aside from just chocolate being amazing, I want to talk about some benefits of dark chocolate so you don't feel as guilty when you eat it and you like will reach for the dark chocolate more often. So as you can see, this one is 70% dark chocolate. So when you're looking for dark chocolate, like the ones that actually have the benefits for you are going to be anything that has about 70% to 85, that's 70 to 85% cacao or cocoa. You like 50, like when you buy like regular dark chocolate chips to go baking, like Nestle ones, they're probably like 50 or 60%. And so you feel like you're being healthier because it says dark chocolate, but honestly, to get the full benefits of dark chocolate, the darker the better. And so again, you want to kind of aim for 70 to 85%. Yes, it gets more bitter as you get a higher percentage, but you'll get used to the taste and you'll feel a lot better about yourself, and you'll get the amazing benefits that I'm about to talk about. So as many of you guys may know, dark chocolate and red wine kind of have the similar benefits where they help to increase your HDL and lower your LDL. So HDL is like the good cholesterol in your body and LDL is the bad cholesterol. So dark chocolate's great because it helps with your cholesterol levels. It's great for your overall heart health. That's super important. So that is one benefit of dark chocolate. Another one is that it actually contains many minerals. So some of the minerals that dark chocolate has in it is fiber, which is great for you, great for digestion and keeping everything moving. It also has iron, magnesium, copper, and manganese. So that's really important. It's super beneficial to your body, all of those things. You don't want to be deficient in those. So if you think you're deficient, you better go buy some dark chocolate. I mean, that's the only possible solution, I think. So go do that. Also full of antioxidants and polyphenols and catechins, just like I talked about with the green tea. Antioxidants, as we all know, are super important for our body. Fruits have a bunch of antioxidants. Berries are full of them. But if you don't feel like having fruit, I guess you can just have dark chocolate again. It seems like a fair substitute to me. Not really, but you know, it's still good for you at least. So that's good. And the last thing I want to touch on is serotonin. So it actually includes, it has serotonin properties in the dark chocolate, and serotonin is important for increasing your mood and making you happy. So if you're ever feeling sad,